What's up, friends? Bourbon Based Barbells. I know it's been a while since you've heard from me. Long story short, new baby, new job, been working on my physical health, been working on my mental health. Doctor told me a bunch of stuff. Life is life. So we're gonna skip past all that and we're gonna jump into a question that Scott Milks had. He wanted to know what foundational bottles I thought should be in every collection. I'm just gonna start off by saying you should probably have one of each of the basics. You should probably have a small batch, you should have a single barrel, you should have a bottled in bond, you should have a barrel proof, but I'm gonna go over bottles that I think should be in every collection, no matter what. Starting off with number one, you thought it was gonna be JTS Brown. This is the Woodford Double Oaked. I think this is a solid bourbon, no matter what. It should be in every collection. Also think that you should have something that's a standard and a low proof and something that's good for mixing, but can stand alone on its own. And I think that's gonna be your Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. This is made by Heaven Hill. I would say that the comparable things to this would be the JTS Brown, would be something like a JW Dant. Those are some bottles that kind of fall into this category as well. Moving on, store picks. This one is a store pick from Zia Liquors in New Mexico. I think that you should always have some sort of store pick that represents where you live or something that is picked by a local group. It gives you an idea of what the tastes are like in your area. So I think it's important to have that. Next up, we got our Old Granddad 114. This is just solid sipping for a low price. It is a little bit higher of a proof, which is going to kind of appease some of those higher proof people. It's always been just a solid get, very cheap bottle, should definitely be in your collection. Another bottle that you have to have is your Rare Breed. This is kind of quintessential good Wild Turkey. It's solid, it's easily available. Probably shouldn't be sitting on shelves as easily as it is, but it is. Talked about this as well. Just a standard barrel proof and then something that's Elijah Craig. So if you can get a barrel proof Elijah Craig, a small batch, 94 proof Elijah Craig, it's just one of those things that should be on every shelf. I did want to say an honorable mention really quick, and I think that this one's very important to have. Let me grab one. People often call it like the best kept secret because it's not a bourbon, or at least they don't call it that, even though it fits all the requirements to be one. A Jack Daniel's barrel proof, you should have one of these on your shelf. Fantastic sipping. These are probably the top 6 plus the one honorable mention. And then I'm going to mention the last one, which I know a lot of you are going to be really upset by. So what is that last bottle? Well, it's a Blanton's. And I know a lot of you are groaning right now because of how you feel about Blanton's. Blanton's is one of those sought after bottles where everybody kind of starts their bourbon journey. It tends to be the one that's more sought after. Granted, right now, these are pretty readily available everywhere. The MSRP has gone up quite a bit now. The MSRP is now $89.99, which I can't help but laugh as I say it. But if you're asking me the top 7 bottles that have to be in your collection, this one should be in your collection just for the fact that you will be the person that might introduce this to somebody who doesn't have it, has heard of bourbon, but has only heard of Blanton's, and you'll be able to kind of scratch that itch for them. Good storytelling, obviously great packaging, obviously great marketing, probably the easiest bottle to tell stories about because of the letter of the dump date, Buffalo Trace, so you could talk about that. Like, you can literally hold a conversation for a very long time by just having this bottle. That's my top 7 bottles. Let me know what you think yours are that have to be in your collection. Let me know in the comments below.